gaming.
Not just this type of gaming, but gaming that reminds you why you haven't gone outside this week type of gaming. That's Outer Wilds. Not that shit either. If I wanted to make decisions that don't mean anything, I would have played a roguelike. Outer Wilds came out of nowhere in 2019, developed by Mobius Digital and published by Annapurna Interactive, and is without a doubt the best game I've played in recent memory, and is perhaps the only argument in favour of wanting Amnesia, because oh man, what I'd give to play this game again for the first time. And the worst part? I can't tell you anything about it. But I'm gonna try anyway. After a 48-hour drug-fueled bender, you begin by waking up. I know, crazy. Wild even. But seriously, first question you're probably asking is why your man's over there is rocking 4 eyes. Or maybe what that thing in the sky was doing.
What the dog doing?
And just like that, your adventure begins. Your boy lets you know today's the big day to leave your home and explore the galaxy. So obviously, you explore the town, come to grips with the controls, interacting with your little blue friends, and getting to know where you are and why everyone has more drip than you could possibly have in a lifetime. Naturally, you'll make your way to the museum, which seems absolutely lovely. Look at all these little knickknacks and doodads and Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, that was funky, but hey, that statue didn't look like me, and so racial bias immediately cements in your mind. Don't worry, it's sci-fi, it's world building. Anyways, you move on from this life-changing event, shrug it off, and head to get the funny 3 digits on the back of your mom's credit card so you can leave in your pimping new ride. But not before grabbing the newest in Harthian technology, a translator capable of deciphering the language of the mysterious alien species your kind has studied for years. So welcome to your new and improved tin can, complete with GPS, seat warmers, and an amethyst crystal for all you Aquarius girl bosses out there. And just like that, you're free. But the real question is, where will you go? What will you do? Well, that's up to you now. Using the onboard computer, you can track all information and leads you have, everywhere from planets to people, with the whole star system yours to explore. But before you can even process all of this information, you're introduced to a tune you will come to fear.
Bitch, I'm back out my coma.
Oh, on God. Back at it again with 4 eyes, you try to convince this man like the crackhead you are that the world just ended and for some reason you remember all of it. So that goes as well as you'd expect. But now you have the codes, there's no time to waste, so where will you go to try and put this puzzle together? This star system is home to several planets completely open to explore from the get-go, with an open approach to story rather than a linear corridor-styled story. Many planets exist, such as Timberhearth, your home. Not much, but it's yours. With an earthly feel, it's very easy to navigate and cozy with freshwater geysers and the warm glow of lanterns. You've got Brittle Hollow, a large open plain with seemingly not much on the outside, but like a mother telling her obese son, it's what's on the inside that's important. Then there's Giant's Deep. For any aquaphobes out there, just don't even bother, man, because this place is full of it and I could promise you there's nothing in the water, but you wouldn't believe me anyway. You've got Hourglass Twins. Like a giant sand timer, this duo exchanges dust over time, and yes, you can get caught in it, and yes, you will lose your ship here to it. Don't even fucking look at it. Without giving too much away, I'll focus purely on the boys I know and love, such as this lad.
Aww.
Fellow Hearthians are dotted all throughout the star system with their own reasons for leaving home and their own interests in the greater star system, each uniquely identified by their own instrument which they learned before leaving so they can remain in contact using the signal scope.
What? Man, come on now, get that pep off there. Come on, somebody come get this, man. Come on.
You could talk about your findings with these lads to get their insight on the situation. Well, that's if they believe you to begin with, and are a great way to progress through pointing you in the right direction, because this isn't the type of game with physical progression in stats or gear. Knowledge. That's all you got and all you will ever get, and that is the best part about this game. So I'll say right now, if what I've said so far hasn't intrigued you in the slightest, this game probably isn't for you. Well, that's not a bad thing, so if you don't pop a semi from the mystery of what's going on and how it all connects, that's cool. But fuck you at the same time. Your leads database, it is the only thing other than dialogue that's going to change with each loop. There are no upgrades, and if you truly understood what was happening the entire game, you could finish it in 22 minutes. And understanding how genius that is, and how much time it must have taken to incorporate all this lore across the star system is where this game shines. This 22-minute loop is so precise and so creatively used throughout the game, it amazes me. I'm not even going to shitpost for this. Without ruining it, I am focusing on initial things I noticed, such as Brittle Hollow slowly falls apart at random each loop. Or the Ember Twins exchanging sand over time. Even down to the tidal shifts in the depths of Giant's Deep, all accompanied and set to the perfect OST for each and every location. Ah, the music. Oh my god, the music. These jams not only bang, but is also a certified space classic, consisting of 28 tracks composed by Andrew Prallo, a man I now revere as a god. I can't even fathom how much emotion Andrew can get into the music alone, and it had no reason to go this hard, but is definitely a centerpiece to the whole experience, with Travelers, a song used in this video multiple times, being the perfect addition to the game's core themes. But I'll just add a few favourites to give you an idea of why it hit me so hard. Now this is a tricky one, because Echoes of the Eye is what sparked the fire for me to make this video, and to spoil even a visual element of this masterpiece would be a disservice to you as a player or a consumer. This section feels like the perfect way for the team to get back into the Outer Wilds universe and give it their all. From setting to story, this expansion overflows with scenes and set pieces that makes your mind run wild with all the concept art that must have gone into making everything feel like it belongs, and yet somehow entirely different. If you've already played Outer Wilds and you just wanted to hear someone else gush over the game and you haven't played this DLC, god damn are you missing out. With additional changes added by the team affecting endings and little continuity Easter eggs, everything the DLC adds is never out of step with the main game. It answers questions you may be left with at the end of the base game, and it gives you yet another reason to wake up each loop. So, in all honesty, if you aren't interested by now, I can't do much else, and I'm sure there is an audience of gamers that this won't interest. But to me, this game is everything a game should be. It can exist in no other forms of media as impactful as being able to explore it yourself. A masterclass in creativity and sci-fi without ever feeling up its own ass. The Reddit community is amazing, filled with people who won't tell you anything either because they know how important it is you don't know anything. As much as I've talked about this game, I haven't really talked about what's happening, and that's for good reason. If you want to see this game all the way through, I'd start before you learn anything else, because all you have is 22 minutes to solve it all. Right, this is a shitty after credit thing. I have no idea how to end this video as I've never made one before. So thank you for watching and fucking dunno. So I'm just gonna leave it there. This is shit.